right, the most well-known civil rights organization in American history passed a resolution earlier this evening that condemns elements of the Tea Party movement. Now, the resolution introduced at the NAACP National Convention in Kansas City accuses Tea Party members of exhibiting, quote, explicitly racist behavior and trying to, quote, push our country back to the pre-civil rights era. Now, the document also claims that Tea Party members hurled racial epithets at African-American members of Congress. Now, those incidents have gone unsubstantiated, but that did not stop the NAACP from passing its resolution just a short time ago. Joining me now with reaction, Andrew Breitbart from Breitbart.com, who has offered $100,000 to anyone with video evidence showing abuses by Tea Party members. And here in studio from the New York Civil Rights Coalition, Mike Myers is with us. All right. Andrew, let's start with you, because these accusations are not substantiated. The one that they keep saying, I'm going to give 4 different angles of the accusation that a member of Congress, Congressman Carson, that racial epithets were used against him. We'll put it up on the screen. And we're doing this, again, there was a lot of media there, so we decided to go from 4 separate different angles. Now, number one, you can see a lot of people have recording devices. You offered $100,000. Has anyone ever offered the evidence?
No, they didn't offer the evidence, and that's all I could do at the very beginning. But it took a few weeks to compile evidence of the videos of the exact area where Congressman Carson said that he walked down and heard the N-word 15 times by 15 different people, and he said that the people started to crowd around them like he thought that they were going to throw rocks at them. We can show you these videos where it clearly did not happen that way, and we see Congressman John Shadegg walking a beat behind them with a smile on their face, and you don't hear anything. You hear kill the bill, and that's it.
Yeah. Well, Mike, I mean, look, this is the NAACP here. Explicitly racist behavior. I think one of the worst things you can call somebody is a racist.
The NAACP is a 101-year-old organization. It is showing signs of Alzheimer's. It is a kind of brain death. Anybody white who disagrees with the NAACP is a racist. Anybody black who disagrees with the NAACP is pilloried with racial calumny. They're an Uncle Tom, or they are a Negro. This is a sign of brain death, because this is and the irony of it all is that the NAACP is accusing the Tea Party of wanting to push America to the past, pre-civil rights era, and that's exactly where the NAACP is stuck. In the past, it does not see, it does not recognize the significant racial progress in this nation.
The president said of the NAACP, he said the following. He said, "We felt that the time had come to stand up and say."
Who is that?
It's
Ben Jealous, a nobody.
Right. Okay, well, all right, hang on a second. The time has come to say it's time for the Tea Party to be responsible members of this democracy and make sure that they don't tolerate bigots or bigotry among their members. Now, here's the problem.
Yeah.
If that is the standard, would that standard apply to Barack Obama in this sense, sitting in Jeremiah Wright's church? Would that apply to them? Are they going to condemn the new Black Panther Party for standing in front of a polling place hurling racial epithets at voters?
Better yet, at an NAACP-sponsored press conference, the NAACP had a speaker there who was condemning a black member of the Tea Party as an Uncle Tom.
At this conference?
As a Negro. No, at the press conference in May. As an Uncle Tom, as a Negro, because this black man who is a free market person doesn't agree with them. Yeah. Now, this is the NAACP engaging in racial calumny, and that's why I say the NAACP is not only a hypocrite, it has betrayed its principles as a sane organization. It is brain dead.
All right, let me go back to you, Andrew, here for just a second here. Look, first of all, does it matter that Michelle Obama spoke there? And, you know, I've been watching this new Black Panther Party case. Does it matter? I haven't heard any Democrats talk about the new Black Panther Party standing outside the polling place, Andrew.
Well, obviously this is coordinated with the White House. Michelle Obama would not go somewhere if she didn't want to be in harm's way. So she was drawing attention to this, and it worked. I will say this. Mike Myers, you're an American hero for standing up against this type of stuff. Kenneth Gladney was beaten by the SEIU and called the N-word. One of the people at the NAACP in St. Louis called him an Uncle Tom. He's a black Tea Party guy. They called him an Uncle Tom. And if you want to talk about the state of the NAACP and the Democratic Party right now, on a technicality, Cedra Crenshaw is the Tea Party candidate in Joliet, Illinois, and the Chicago machine took her off of the ballot. They do not want to have a black conservative running because it undermines their desire to in a summer of bad economics, to create division in this country because they're so fearful of what's going to happen in November. Cedric Crenshaw, yes.
Andrew is exactly right. The NAACP is now a political arm of the White House. Al Sharpton and the NAACP people are in the White House so often they all have rooms designated to Ben Jealous and Al Sharpton.
Right, but wait a minute,
everything's coordinated,
I think
including the endorsement of Elena Kagan.
Either the NAACP proves this, or I think the NAACP should apologize.
They're not going to apologize because all they do is engage in racial rhetoric. They don't understand the nature of forced charges. Anytime they want to stop the conversation, they'll just say, oh, you're a racist, oh, you're Uncle Tom, oh, you are a Negro. Their former executive director, Roy Wilkins, by the way, used to be called an Uncle Tom, used to be called a Negro, and they ought to be ashamed of themselves for doing the same thing they condemned against their own executive director of 22 years when the NAACP was a sane organization. It no longer is.
All right. Mike Myers, strong words. Thanks for being with us. Appreciate it. Andrew, good to see you. Appreciate it, you being with us.